So today I'm going to make my own butter. The equipment's pretty simple. A stand mixer with the whisk attachment, 600ml of heavy cream and a bowl of iced water to wash the buttermilk out of the cream. And that's it. So let's go. Aha, he can't even take the lid off the jar of cream. He finally opened it. Now just pour the cream into the whisking bowl. Make sure you get all the cream into the bowl, as a lot of the cream clings to the inside of the jar. Whilst whisking, you're looking for three stages. The first is the whipped cream, the second is the so-called scrambled eggs, and the third is the butterfat separating from the whey. So now the cream's got to the whipped cream stage. The next thing is to keep on whisking until it gets what they call the scrambled eggs, and then the buttermilk will start to come out and the butter will be formed. So let's continue on. Okay, so the whisking has reached what they call the scrambled egg stage. So any minute now it'll turn to butter and the butter fats will separate out from the whey. So let's keep going. And here we are, the butter fat has separated from the cream, and at the bottom of the bowl is whey, which won't be thrown away, no pun intended. It'll be used in making some bread, I think. So the next stage is to wash the butter under the tap to get rid of the buttermilk, and then process it in the bowl of iced water to fully rinse off the rest of the buttermilk, and then wrap it up in some parchment paper and weigh it and see how much we get. Pouring the whey into a container through a strainer and reserving it for later use. Well, that's about 250ml or thereabouts of whey, which I'm going to use to bake some bread later today. I'll put it in the fridge for now. Okay, so the next job is to, number one, wash your hands of course, and extract the fat, the butter fat from the whisk, and wash it clean in the iced water to get the remaining whey out of it so it doesn't turn rancid, and then we'll wrap it up in a parchment paper and see how much we've got. It is a little tricky cleaning out the whisk, but if you keep dipping the butter fat into the iced water, that keeps it solid and makes it easier to deal with. Okay, that's got all the butterfat out of the whisk, so the next job is to wash it thoroughly and then bring it all together into a block ready for wrapping and putting away in the fridge. The iced water is very cold on the fingertips. Wow, that ice water is cold. When you have washed all the way out of the butterfat, then collect all the pieces of butterfat and mould them into a block. So I'm just going to pack the butter dry with some paper toweling and then wrap it up in the parchment paper. I think he wants to make a lifetime career out of wrapping up this block of butter. He's got absolutely no idea what he's doing. Finally. Well, that's not the most professional packaging, but it'll do. So now I'll weigh it and see how many grams of butter we've achieved. Just stand by. Okay, so according to the scale, we've got about 210 grams. Slightly under a 250 gram bar of butter. And here's a money shot of the final product. So, was it worthwhile making my own butter? In terms of cost, no. The jar of cream was more expensive than a stick of butter. In terms of flavour, I couldn't really discern much difference between my block of unsalted butter and my homemade butter. Will I do it again? Probably not. I think the time evolved and the fact that the cream is more expensive than a stick of butter outweighs the chances of me doing that again. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it and maybe it will inspire you to make your own butter. Thanks for watching this video. It would really mean a lot to me if you could hit the like button and even subscribe to the channel. Thanks again.